Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering, is that all there is to the time lapse? Is that the end of the video? Well, yes and no. And I keep bumping the mic, and I'm so sorry. The that is the end of the time lapse. I did record a small bit more. However, it seems like I accidentally at some point in time hit the stop recording button, and I never resumed recording, continuing the build. So I'm very sorry about that. So it will be kind of a shorter episode today. So sorry about that. But that's the nature of the beast, I suppose, sometimes, is you just gotta kind of roll with stuff. So, kind of going over what all you saw, you noticed that I put in a lot of the new parts that we've got in the new update to Stormworks version 1.0. It's finally out of beta, and we're into the proper version. So, all the handheld stuff I added in. You also saw that I did some stuff with the stairs, and I'll kind of go over that in just a moment. But to kind of go over some of the stuff that you didn't see, let's go into the game and kind of find out. So, as this should be, there we go. Awesome. So, as you remember, I was kind of doing this weird, almost like, I don't even know how to best describe it, um, but it's almost like a little carrier kind of thing. Best way I can describe it, and I'm sorry, but it really is the best way I could describe it at this point. Um, and this is essentially how crew members will be able to access the stuff in the higher racks up here. So up here, all of those back there. Um, and I'm not sure if that would be food or not at this point, but that's what this is for. So it will. I forgot to add in the rails. I'm gonna go back and add in those rails because I'm stupid. But this will be able to slide back and forth down these aisles. It will also be able to go up and down slightly so that people don't have to like reach really up high for this upper rack right here. And it will also, as you can see with this slider right here and here, it'll be able to slide over to be able to access this aisle right here. And to ensure that the crew members will be able to get as close to the like those racks as possible, there is no solid fencing. It is all these brand new rope fencing, which essentially means that you'd be able to unhook it and get up right to the rack. Now, in game, you can walk through the ropes. I'm aware. It's mostly just for show. It's mostly cosmetic on that one. But that being said, we only got like a grand total of 6 controls, which is electric. So it's got its own on-off electric right here. Let me actually zoom in a bit better. The 2 on this side go up and down the aisle, so goes in that direction. The middle one switches which aisle it's in. Sorry, I keep flickering like that. And then this just raises it up and down. So nothing too fancy right there. These got moved over, and I kind of had to redo the winch, and I'm probably going to be redoing these as well to kind of help accommodate for the new electrical systems. I should do that because that's going to drive me nuts. To accommodate the new electrical systems for how these two are supposed to tether up. And I don't remember if this is the coloring was covered in the time lapse, but I essentially colored in the striping. So that's literally all I've done in this area. However, going into the other area, the Unit 1C, you kind of saw what all happened here, but I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through it all. Lovely. So, as we climb aboard, come on. There we go. Go up here. You can see that we've got some stuff to help fix the turn systems. This I'm going to put in a I don't remember what it's referred to as, but it's like the one-way electrics. I'm gonna put in one of those for that, and I keep forgetting to. So going through here, oop, turn all this on. Fantastic. So this, I'm probably going to change how the placing of some of this stuff to allow for the hand carts to come in and out through this door. I have not figured out that just yet, but that will be coming in the future. And coming up here, got crew. So there will be like these little defibrillator stations around the ship, and that's their. I don't remember what they're officially called in real life, but like in certain buildings there will be a this medical case up against the wall that has a defibrillator inside of it, like a manual defibrillator. And that's essentially what this is supposed to be. And they're going to be posted around the ship. So very nice stuff there. And obviously with the new update, all of this actually works. Excuse me. So coming around to here, this is how you're supposed to reach the upper deck via the stairs. Or not upper deck, but the deck right above this through the next unit. And obviously, in order to make sure stuff is watertight, we can't just have an opening here. So I devised this kind of weird system. And it really does feel unbelievably weird, but there we go. So this is essentially the connection control room, and there's two of these, one on this side and one over on the other side. And this both controls whether or not this stuff is disconnect. Excuse me. I am so sorry. I keep yawning. Whether or not it disconnects from the unit above. And again, that's on both sides. And then there's also a viewing port so that you can confirm, yes, the unit above is correctly placed, all that fun stuff. And then you've got all these fun controls. And again, this is all mirrored on the other side of the unit. So in order to do this, you need to first unseal this panel right here. There we go. And then you lower this out of place, so it just lowers down. Slide it out of the way. So slide it over the kind of towards us. And as you can see, that little block kind of slides up and down. That is connected to the stairs. Just make sure this is fully out of the way, because it doesn't seem like it is. Because it seems like it's bouncing up small bit. But that might be something I can double check later. Yeah, so I did accidentally block something somewhere. Because that should be able to rise up fully. But you kind of get the gist of it, is that this rises up. It's a continuation of the stairs and will allow us to be able to walk up on this top area. Or in this case, there will be stairs going up to the next unit. And the next unit above will have a very similar connection style system to this. And of course, we'll have the connector right here in place. And then the control room for the slide out for the door will probably be maybe about here-ish. Most likely. And this actually came to me when I was like figuring out how stuff connects together. And I was like, oh, there's no way to get to the unit above. And I've just got all this empty space over here. Let me just put in the stairs over here. So that's what I did. And it works actually moderately well, except I managed to somehow block this in, and I'm not quite sure how. So I'll have to figure that out in a bit. So that's all I did down on this one. As you can see, haven't really. Ooh. Oh. It no likey something. um. Well, I was gonna say, I haven't really done anything there except just seal stuff up, which you would have seen in the video, and I guess that's how we'll have to end it off because I really don't want to have to reopen Stormworks. I am so sorry about that. I don't. I guess it wasn't happy about something. So, as always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you got any sort of information that you'd like to let me know, or you want to offer some suggestions for the future, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, or alternatively, if you're a fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender and really want to see what happens if you try and put that into a theme park ride, check out my Project Atlas series, which is the other series I'm currently running. And in order to get notified on when those videos come out, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and the little bell icon next to it so you get notified once I post up a new video. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.